To learn SVN, I have created a folder and also I have downloaded Visual SVN server. If you are a developer, you don't want to do this. This thing will be done by the administrator or manager level. They will be creating the repositories and all. But in order to show you, I have created or I have downloaded Visual SVN server and I am going to open Visual SVN server. So this will be the Visual SVN server and here we can see repositories. I don't have any repositories now, so let's create a repository. For creating a repository, right click, create new repository, regular FSF repository or distributed one. For distributed one, we need license. So we can go with regular one and I'm going to name it as family. And first of all, I'm going to create an empty repository. Then I will show you how to create single project repository. Now I'm going to customize this permission. Either all users will be having permission or I am going to customize it. So I'm going to add user, create user. I'm going to give the name as father, password also same. And again, I'm going to confirm password, proceed with this password and create another user, mother, create password and click on OK, proceed with it. And again, I'm going to create one more user, that is child. And I'm going to click on OK. So I have created 3 users and you can see there is a permission read and write. For child, I am going to give only read only, and for father and mother, I will be giving read and write permission. Okay, for child is having only read only access, father and mother is having both read and write. Click on next, and this thing I will tell you what is search indexing. It basically means searching only, like the repository. So put the tick mark and click on create. So this will be our URL for the repository. If you click on that, it will be going to the browser. And here we can give the username and password. We know we have 3 users, child, father and mother. So we can give any user. I'm going to give father and click on sign in. So this will be the repository. And you can see the repository here also. So this will be the URL. If you want, you can copy the URL and paste it in Notepad. This is the URL of our repository. So this thing will be given by the manager for us. Now we can minimize this and we can click on finish. So that's it. We have created the first repository and our users are child, father and mother. Here we can disable them if you want. If we can delete them, all these kind of things we can do. If you click on suspend user, then and we can click on enable also. That's it. We have created the members and we have created the repository. Now the thing I'm going to do, the developers part. I'm going to create a new folder. So 3 developers are going to work. First one is father. So this is father laptop and he need to get the repository in his laptop. How he can do that? Right click and tortoiseSVN is installed in his system. Click on checkout and this is the URL of the repository. Okay, and this is the checkout directory to which folder we are cloning the repository. So this is father laptop and here we can see head revision and click on OK. Now we need to give the username and password. I'm going to give father, then the password also father. Now click on OK. Now we can see a tick mark. That means our repository we have cloned it. And this is the SVN folder. That's it. We don't have anything in this folder as of now. We are going to create a new folder or new file. And I'm going to write it as family budget. Now I need to commit this file to the repository. See, repository is empty. I need to add this file from father laptop to repository. Right click, tortoiseSVN or show more option, tortoiseSVN, we can see add. Click on that. Now we can see a plus icon. That means we have added. Now for committing, we need to click on commit. And we need to give the message here. So I'm going to write adding budget doc. Now the tick mark should be there and click on OK. Now I need to give the password, username and password. And when I click on OK, see, we can see the commit is done to the repository and we have added the file and we are sending that to the repository and the revision number is 1. Revision number is very important. Click on OK. Now if you go to repository and if you refresh, we can see our file is added to the repository and the revision number is 1 and it is done by father. Okay, that part is done. Here also we can refresh and we can see the things. The one that we are seeing was in browser. Now I'm going to create another folder or another developer is going to work. The developer is I'm going to create one new developer, that is mother laptop. Okay, I'm going to create another developer, that is mother laptop. Mother is going to work on this. So mother need to clone the repository. How she can do that? Right click, tortoiseSVN, checkout. This is the repository URL, and this check whether this is the folder. Yep, and we need to give the mother username and password. Click on OK, and that's it. We got the repository here. See, now we are getting the family budget also. So whatever thing is there in the repository, it will be added to the folder. Now mother is going to add a new file, and she is going to write kitchen expense maybe. So this is a new file. She need to add that. tortoiseSVN, option tortoiseSVN, click on add. Now to commit, click on commit and give the commit message kitchen expenses added, and click on OK. Now mother need to give her username and password. Click on OK. So this is revision number 2. Mother added the file to the repository. So we can see kitchen expense. The first one was revision 1 and the second one is revision 2 added by mother. So mother also added to the repository. Father also done. Now the new developer is going to work, that is child. Okay, so creating a new folder for child laptop, and first of all we need to check out the repository. For that we can use this command and click on OK. Now child is going to give the password and username. Click on OK, and child got the repository. Now child is going to add a file. Okay, listen carefully from here on. Child is going to add cycle budget, and if he need to add, he can go to tortoiseSVN, more option, and click on add, and he need to commit. For committing, he added need one cycle. But when I'm clicking on OK and giving username and password, see, there is one issue, error, commit failed, access forbidden. Why I'm getting this error? If I go to the repository, if I right click and if I check the all task, right click and check on all task, then manage security. Here we can see child is having only read only permission. He doesn't have read and write permission. Child is having only read only permission. So he will not be able to add anything or write anything to the repository. That's why we are not able to commit from the child laptop. Okay, so child will not be able to do anything. Let's go to the browser and let's see the folder. Here child, father is there, mother is there, child is there. We can see child is not able to do any commits. Okay, that's it. Now in the father laptop I am going to write a new line, salary 25,000, and here we can see this file is modified. Okay, this is not, already this file is existing in the repository, and since it is modified we are getting that red icon. We don't want to add this file, we can directly commit it. We will not see the add option here. Why we are not seeing the add option? Because already this file is there in the repository. That's why we are not seeing add option. Now we can directly commit this. So right click, tortoiseSVN, then click on commit. So before doing any kind of commit, you need to update also. That means the repository and our folder should be same. So first of all take the update, then do the commit. Remember this thing, first of all take the update, then do the commit. So I have taken the update, then I'm going to commit salary info added. Click on OK. Give the username and password of father and click on OK. See, at revision number 3 we are getting the tick mark. When I refresh, I can see revision number 3 added by father. If I am opening that, salary is added to the family budget. Now if I go back, you can see there is a issue, father and mother. In mother there is one kitchen expense, but in father folder kitchen expense is not there, but I am getting tick mark also. What is happening now? So first, for knowing that, see, our father's laptop is not in an updated state. Okay, so let's update that, because kitchen expense is there in mother but it is not there in father. So let's update the father folder or the laptop. See, both things are there, kitchen and family, but in father's laptop, kitchen is not there. So we need to update the folder. So I'm updating, and here we can see updated and added. See, now inside father laptop, we can see both the files. So we need to update the folder always. So before doing any commit, you need to update your folder. And now if you go to father laptop and right click, see, everything is done, right? Family budget, I have added salary 25,000, and in mother's laptop, family budget, nothing is there. And in the SVN, let's right click, and we can use one option called show log to check whether our repository is synchronized with the folder. See, this was the last commit done by father, salary info added. Okay, this is the log. Now if I'm going to mother laptop and I'm going to check the log, mother laptop, I'm going to check the log. I can see the bold font is near revision number 2. See the difference, okay? In father's laptop, the bold font is at revision number 3, that is on top. So father's laptop is synchronized with the repository, but mother's laptop, it is at revision number 2. So mother's laptop, it is not updated. The code is not yet updated. So what mother need to do? Mother need to update her laptop or the project. So click on update, type mother, yes. Now click, okay, we can reopen the log, tortoiseSVN. First of all update, then open the log. Mother. So now it is at revision number 3. Click on OK. Now if you are going to check the log, we can see it is on top. See, now we are getting the bold font on the top. That means mother's laptop is also updated with the browser repository. So that's it. Both the repositories are now updated. Now in kitchen expense, listen, I'm going to show you a conflict issue. Kitchen expense, father is going to add 500 and save. Then in mother, in kitchen expense, mother is going to add, okay, it's mother in kitchen expense, she is going to add 1000 rupees, 1000 needed. That means both father and mother is editing on the same file, same line. Okay. So first of all, father is going to commit. Let's do a commit by father. So right click tortoiseSVN. So before doing everything, every commit we need to update. Okay, that is most important thing. Before doing any commits, you need to take the update. Then only you should commit. So update is done. Then we can click on commit, and we can write kitchen amount added. So this commit is done by father. So click on OK and click on OK. Everything is added and we are at revision number 4. Now if we refresh this, and we can see revision number 4 added by father. Kitchen expense 500 only. It is on line number 1. Okay. Now in mother's laptop also we have done some changes, right? So mother need to commit the change. For that, she is going to take the log first to check whether everything is in synchronized state, and we can see her bold font is at revision number 3. So she need to take the update first. Take the update. So click on mother. Oops, we are getting an issue. A conflict is there on one file, kitchen expense. What is the issue? How to resolve the issue? We are getting a conflict. So we can see one icon also, one danger icon. When we open that, we are getting additional 3 files also. So when we open this kitchen expense, we can see there is a conflict, some arrow keys and all. That means father and mother worked on the same file and they worked on the same line. See, father committed and the commit was done by father, and on line number 1 it was 500 only. But mother, she added 1000 rupees in the same line. So there is a conflict. Now either they need to come in Google Meet and resolve this conflict manually. If there is a conflict, they should resolve it manually. or they should have some discussion and they need to select which line needed. On the same line, two different things cannot be there, so they need to select any one out of this. So they need to remove the conflict. For that, let's remove the unwanted thing. So when they came to a discussion, they thought, okay, 500 is enough, or 500 will be the final amount. So on line number 1, we can add 500. So remove the unwanted things and only the needed one, and click on save. And now delete all the newly generated files. Delete it. Now we can do the commit. So right click. Let's go to mother's laptop folder, and first of all take the update, then do the commit. So I'm going to take update, click on OK. See, now there is no issue, no conflict. Now we are going to commit it. So this is how we are resolving the conflict. When there is a conflict, we are resolving it. We should resolve it manually. So kitchen expense added. Okay. Then mother need to give her username and password. See, now the conflict issue is resolved. So the last commit it was done by mother. Revision number 5. All okay. So everything is done. We learned how to add, we learned how to commit, we learned how to resolve the conflict, and we know how to take the log, and we know how to go through the log. See, mother's file or father's folder is not yet updated. So in order to update, we can check the log and then we can click on update. See, now it is updated. We can check the log. Now see, it is the bold is on the last. That means everything is updated. So we have done almost everything. Okay. Now in the family budget, we are going to learn something new. Okay. If the father is working on it, and if he can create a lock. He can. That means if no other developer need to work on that, father is working on that file, and if no other developer need to work on that, then he can put a lock. tortoiseSVN, then option, we can see get lock. Click on that. If you are giving a lock, then no one else will be able to work on that file, or no one able to commit that file. They will be able to work, but they will not be able to commit the file, because now father have locked that file. Now click on OK. Now suppose think that mother is going to work on this family budget file, and she is going to add something into it. Let's try to add something and commit from mother's laptop. Needed 300. She saved that, and she is going to commit it. First of all, take the update, then commit. Okay, before committing, you should take the update, then she is going to commit it. Mother, yep. We are checking the log, then we can close this. Okay, now we are going to commit this. Okay, so when I'm going to type commit, needed 300 rupees for family budget, click on OK, and I'm going to write. See, I'm getting an issue, error, commit failed. Why it failed? Because no lock token available. That means father have locked that file, so mother will not be able to commit that file. If father removed the lock from the file, then only other developers will be able to commit it. So if father release the lock like this, then only they will be able to, the other developers will be able to commit. So now father removed the lock. Now mother trying to commit, then she will be able to commit it. Now let's check the father's laptop log, and let's see whether it is in updated state with the browser. Click on OK, and we can see that yes, it is updated one. The bold letter is on the top, revision number 6. Okay, so father's laptop is in updated state. Now we can close this, and we are going to open father's laptop, and inside family budget I'm going to do one thing. I'm going to add a new line and I'm going to write need 300, right? I will give only 200. Save this and I'm going to commit this. So before commit you need to take the update, then only you should commit. Okay, so already I have updated it, so I can check the difference. This is the way by which we can check the difference. So revision was 6 and what is the difference we have added. So we can see in this yellow color. So line number 3 is the new one we have added. Now this is the way by which we can see difference, and we can move this thing with these things we can learn later. So we understood the difference. Now we can commit this. So we can go back to the father laptop and let's do a commit from there. We have modified the folder, we need to commit it, and I'm going to give the commit messages my right what I will give, and I'm going to click on OK. So here I'm going to give the father details. Here is attribution number 7. Now if I go to the repository, father is thinking like, okay, I have done the commit, and if I go to the repository we can see the revision number is 7 and it is done by father. And if you're opening the family budget we can see line number 3 added by father. But father is feeling like, okay, I don't want to give this. She asked me 300 rupees but I am giving 200. I need to revert this commit. Before she seeing it, I need to revert this commit. How he can do that? So let's go to the tortoiseSVN and we can go to log, and we can, this is for father's laptop, father, then again giving the information, and we can see the revision is at 7. So I need to revert this. How I can do that? Click on revision number 6 and right click to which revision we need to revert. Right click on that revision and we can click on this, revert to this revision. When you click on that and select revert. So this is the way by which a revert operation can be done. Now click on close. Now we can see the father's laptop is modified. So we need to commit this. See, now we are not getting the third line. So when we refresh in the browser, we can still see that. So in order to remove that, we need to do the commit. Even if we reverted to the revision, we need to do the commit. So we have reverted the father laptop folder. We need to do a commit from here. Go to tortoiseSVN, then do a commit. Then I'm giving the commit messages revert done, reverted previous commit, or what I will write, reverted money information or money statement. Click on OK. Then father, then again here also we can give father and click on OK. So see attribution number 8. Now if you're opening the log or if you're refreshing it, see the line is gone. So we have reverted. We have done the revert command. If you're going to tortoiseSVN, if you're clicking on show log, we can see we will be at revision number 8. See, after reverting. So that's it. We learned about reverting also right now. So we will be getting whatever things that was in the revision number 6. So if you want to go to revision number 5, we can do like this. So this is the way by which we can do the revert option, and there are a lot more comments, a lot more options are here. We can learn about that, these things also in the coming video. And now I will show you how to create a repository by trunk, branch and all. For that we can go to the Visual SVN Server Manager. Let's go to that. Let's close this folder as of now. Yeah, this is the SVN server, and here if you refresh, everything is there. In the repository I'm going to create a new repository. Okay, so right click, create. So this is the repository family which is having around 8 revision that we know, and here I'm going to create a repository for new repository, and this is also FSFS repository, and click on next. And here I'm naming it as school and click on next. And here I'm going to select the second one, single project repository. So when I click on that and when I click on next, and as of now I am giving customized permission, then click on next. Now as soon as I click on that, I can see branch, tag and trunk. So this is the URL of the repository. So if you're going to the URL, because I haven't given any permission right now, if you go to the Visual SVN server, we can see under configuration there is no permission. That's why we got forwarded. Click on finish, and here we can see branches, tags and trunks. So about these things we'll be learning in the next video.